Hello, my name is Kara Jones, and I wanted to share some tips with you that has helped me grow my paparazzi business. So, first off, I have Square. Why is Square great? So, this is the one you get when you sign up for a free account. Um, they'll send this to you in the mail, or you can purchase them at some stores. I think Walmart and Best Buy has them, and Staples probably has it too. And then this one actually takes phone payments, so Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and it also does the chip cards as well. This one is $49.99, I think. Um, but these are always really good to have. Why is it good to have Square? Well, first of all, you can take, said, you can take different types of payments. So it's not just a cash-based business. You're going to lose customers and miss out on customers if you do not take credit cards, because a lot of customers nowadays do not carry cash. Um, it keeps track of all your sales. So anything that you sell, you can actually go back and see what you sold, what's selling good, what's not selling good. So it actually keeps track of what you're selling. Um, I, on my Square, keep pictures and the names, and I log them into my store. That way I have a picture and I have a name. So when I go to reorder products, or if I have to repair something, or if someone's looking for something that their friend may have bought from me, I can find it and possibly get it for them. Know what style that I'm selling to my customers when I reorder, or I can fix it. So it's really good to have pictures and names with your products. Um, you can actually, with your Square, you get a website through them that you could use as your own personal store, and I'll link pictures throughout. And also, you can actually enter your customers' information and actually keep track of your customers on your Square as well. So I really like Square. Square has been really good to me, and I've been doing paparazzi since 2015, and I've been using Square, and I really, really like Square. So here is some facts about Square. So as you can see, this is a swipe. You swipe the credit card, or you pay with your phone. These are very important to have on you if you're doing a sale or a vendor event, because you don't want to pay more than what you don't want to lose your profit. So these are very important. So if you swipe or scan or whatever, it's 2.75% that you lose from your sale for being able to use but that is the only charge that you will get from them. To use it is the 2.75 per swipe. Um, Now, if you forget your Square equipment, if you have to key it in, it's 3.5% plus 15 cents. That's why I said please don't forever forget your Square. And then your online store, it's very basic. You get to choose 4 different styles. I like it because it's just an added on feature that I can use that doesn't cost me a whole lot, because they don't cost you for the website. It just costs you when someone purchases from your website. And that is 2.9% plus 30 cents. So you're losing just a little bit of your margin for sale, but you don't have to pay any other expenses. So that's one really, really good thing. Um, Second thing that has helped me is when I got into it, I knew I needed a way to display my jewelry, carry my jewelry, and I wanted to make something that would grab my customers' attention. That something that they would remember. Oh, I know her. I've bought jewelry from her before. So I went with colors that I liked. You can choose whatever you want to do. I know Paparazzi's is black and pink. But I didn't choose to go with the black and pink just because I know other consultants do that, and I wanted to stand out as my own. And so I chose the colors I liked, and it really does seem to work because I can walk into certain events. I've been doing events for a while, and I can walk into events that I've done in the past, and they instantly know who I am just because of my displays. Not me, just because they remember my displays. So displays are really, really important. And make sure that you personalize them to suit you. This is your business, so I mean, it should be a extension of you. Um, this is also another good way if you go out. As you can see, this is a paparazzi one. This is a display bag. As you can see, I have a few items in the bag. Um, this is a good thing. This is a carry bling bag, so you can actually carry this around. I use it when I go to other festivals and events. I've actually sold out of my bag and made money to enjoy the festival just for having jewelry on me at that time. So I can't. You always need to have stock on you, and you always need to wear the jewelry. Um, like I said, you need to brand it to yourself. So if you do this by colors or how you lay out your products, you need to brand your paparazzi business to you. 3, you need to have stock. Um, Having a variety of stock. I carry stuff that I don't sell often, but I do have a few events that I do sell it. So I make sure I have a little bit of a variety in stock because I know my customers will shop it at those events. Um, Also, I use Square to see what my customers are buying from me, and that's where the names and the pictures come in, because then I can see what kind of styles and that they're liking, and that way when I go to reorder products, I can tailor it to what my customers are actually buying from me. So it helps with getting more sales because I kind of already know what my customers are going to buy. So this is something I do. Not all paparazzi consultants do this, but as I said, I always put, if I know the name of the product, I always put the name on it. So this one has the name. The reason I do this, one, it makes it easier if another customer wants the same product and I could possibly find it through my upline or my connections. I can actually maybe find the exact same product for them. So having the name on the products really help that. Also, if someone breaks it, I have the picture and the name, so I can actually look at a picture so I can repair it if I need to. But this one doesn't have a name. So in my Square store, to make it easier to ring people up, I give anything that I do not know the name of a number. So in my Square store, this would be number 17. So it just makes it easier to keep track of it. I still put a picture of it even though I don't have the name, just so I have a reference to, okay, my customers are buying this still. Plus, when you go into a regular store, would you purchase something that didn't have a name on it? Probably not, because you would want to know where it was or what kind it was, or if it had any other products that could possibly match it. So Paparazzi does do that. They put names on them, but they also have collections and stuff, and certain collections actually go together. So it's fun to know the names. I like knowing the names. I tend to like the stuff that has queen in it for some reason, but that's me. Business cards. I can't stress enough how much business cards actually do. I have gotten people to join my company because they got a business card from someone or some vendor event I've done. I have gotten other vendor events because of my business cards. Um, I get sales because my websites are on my business cards. I've gotten friends and networking connections because of my business card. So business cards are very, very important. Unless you're super crafty, unlike me, I order mine from Vistaprint. Why? Because they look professional, and I don't have to worry about um, doing that. Trying to figure something out. You get some personalization, but really it's a one-stop thing. They mail them to you, and they're done. I like good quality ones. I get a lot of compliments on my business cards and the design that I chose. I made my own logo, so it has my logo on it as well. So a lot of people, it's a personalized extension of you when you're handing them out. And if anyone makes a purchase at a vendor event with me, I always put a business card in their bag. And I always let them know, I put a business card in your bag. That way you can order online and connect with me if you want to purchase something else or something happens. So that is just one way to service your customers even more. Um, you. I can't tell you enough. I do vendor events. Uh, Make sure you look professional. Make sure you look happy to be at your vendor event. You're happy to chat with your customers about questions or concerns that they have. Um, I've been to some vendor events and people just don't even look like they want to be there, let alone wait on you. So, and I know you've probably been in stores that are like that. So make sure you look professional. You're ready for the job. How you look professional? Well, you wear the jewelry or you wear the products. You can wear brand shirts. I have some paparazzi shirts. I also have some of my own company's logos, which I use, shirts and t-shirts and stuff. That way you look professional. You're promoting your business. Um, Make sure you're fresh and sharp looking. Brush your teeth. Make sure your breath is really good. Put makeup on if you wear it. If you don't, make sure you look fresh, refreshed, and ready to service your customers that day. Vendor events. I do vendor events. I love vendor events. I do all kinds. I do car shows, family fun nights at schools, holiday, you name it, I do it. I love them. It's a great way to connect with new people. It's a great way to get new customers. And usually you have a pretty good time. I mean, one vendor event I do, they have live music every single time. It's 4 times a year. And every month they have a different band. And we have live music and good food and people mill around. And it's in our community. So it's a local event. So it's really fun. You actually get to go out and meet some of the people in your community. So one thing I found that really helps at events, besides the free candy, I always have little baskets or little buckets with candy in it because it brings the kids over, and then the parents come over and they end up walking around in your tent or your display area and shopping. So the one thing that I found really works is saying hi or asking about their day or are you enjoying the event. That one little thing that you do will get people in your tent or get people into your display. Um, it might not always happen that they buy something, but it definitely gets them to take notice of you. So simply saying hello, good morning, good afternoon really does work. Um, Usually when people step in, I usually tell them that Paparazzi is lead and nickel free. I have products ranging from a dollar, $5 to $25, and I kind of go about kind of see what they're looking for, if they're looking for something in particular, and then I let them shop, because you don't want to hover. I don't know. I don't like to go into the store and have a salesperson, just hover me. I want to be able to browse and at my leisure and ask questions if I need their help. So that is what I do. I give them the information up front, and then if they need help, I'm there to assist them. Always have cash on hand. So when you're doing a vendor event, always have cash with you. I put my cash in a file. So if you can see, I have gift cards. I have $1, $5, $10, $20. This helps me not only separate my organized, but it helps me when I give change as well. So this is really great. I think I got this at the dollar store. So it does, you do need cash on hand, because you have some customers that only have cash. So I always have cash on hand. A tent is always a must if you're doing outside vendor events. If you do upgrade to this one, if you get the base for it, I can show that to you later. You have to have power, so you need a power source. My suggestion is I went to Walmart and got a power box. They're in the automotive department, and it has USB plugs. It can jump your vehicle. It has air, and it has a light. So it's on the road. It's ready to go. I charge it, and I'm ready for my vendor event. Tables and chairs, obviously, if you do outside events. Certain inside events, you'll need tables and chairs as well. And rechargeable lights, because if you are like me, I do certain events that are going into the night, and you need something to light your products. So I have rechargeable lights. I also have a fan and a heater, because I do winter and summer events that are sometimes hot or cold. So I have little portable fans, and I also have a little portable heater to kind of keep me warm and toasty or cool when it's hot and cold. The business side of things, let me move my notes. On the business side, as I showed you, I use Square to keep track of my sales. Well, this doesn't keep track of my vendor events or what I purchase or my order forms and stuff like that, my receipts. So what I have here is just a little home finance and bill organizer. So what I do for myself, if I buy any money orders for vendor events, or they have little pockets in them for each month. Each month is listed. I have receipts in here from where I placed orders for stock to keep, and I can just put them in the month that I get them in or I ordered them in. So this is a great way just to keep track of what I spend a year. Then I go at the end of the year and see if everything totals out and how much I made. So this is quite handy just to keep receipts in, and your money order receipts, any receipts that you have for your business. This works really good. I got this at Dollar General. I think it was like $2 or $3. So this works really well for me. I actually have one for my house bills as well. Either get you a planner, some type of planner. This one is one that you can make yourself. This is the one I keep at my house. Most everything goes into my planner on my phone, and I have listed. I just use Google Calendar, and everything is color coded for my family. But what I do is I have one for all the direct sales businesses I have, if they're a single event, if I'm doing one big event, if they're a corporate event, and I have, if I'm doing like a one-on-one meeting for someone looking to sign up or asking about business information or product information. So that is just one way I keep track of my schedule to make sure I'm where I need to be on time and professional. Um, this is another thing I use for vendor events. I didn't show it to you earlier. I call this my office. This is a little Rubbermaid container, and it has locks on the top, but it also has a handle, which I really like. So in this, I have everything that I would possibly need. I have scissors, I have pens, I have my square charger port, I have business cards, just everything I would possibly need to run my business on the go. And then I have extra stuff too down here. I have some flyers and some markers and stuff. I really need to change this and go through it. I also put band-aids in there and sweeteners too, just for the fact that you never know when you're going to need them. As I was saying, my business cards, I actually have, here's one of my business cards. As you can see, these are from Vistaprint, so it lists all my website contact information on it. So business cards are really, really good to have. And that is how I run my paparazzi business. I hope this video has helped you. Comment below if you have any questions. And I hope everyone has a great day.